Hi, hello. So, today, I was gonna do I'm drawing your OCs, but because, well, now, by the time it's uploaded, it's past my birthday. But this week it was my birthday, so I decided that I was gonna treat myself and, draw whatever I wanted to. So, normally my weeks, I don't make finished pieces all the time. Normally my finished pieces are for videos, or for art projects, so it's really nice to just make finished pieces for myself, and just like fan art. And some things are just doodles that they're kind of crappy doodles, it's cute, but the doodle I made was cute, and I added line art and colors, but they weren't very good. But I didn't really care, because it was really just for me, It's nice to not have such a toxic mentality, but I know what you're all here for. The cowgirl. Which when I saw her, I wanted to draw her. Lavender Down did such a cute job doing this. This is like so cute. Like I had like her hair, her hair was so fun, but so frustrating to draw because I don't know what kind of hairstyle, what was going on, if it was up. I couldn't figure that out by looking at the pictures. So I just kind of said, oh, it's a bob now. But it's cute. I also like the little ear tag. I'm currently in a animal science class and a vet med class in school. And all we learn about are cows. And it kind of makes me want cows to not exist because cows are really boring and not that interesting. And when I thought the class was vet med, I thought dogs. No, cows, horses. I am unironically kind of scared of cows in real life because I'm not scared of a picture of a cow. I'm scared of like being in a field of cows where the cows could just run at you and trample you to death, and you could do nothing about that. No cows will stop. Nothing will stop that. So I don't like cow. I don't want to be try to be a vet. I don't want to be a vet for a cow. I don't want to get trampled. So, that rant aside, I really like this drawing. I tried doing more of a watercolor sort of deal. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but it's okay. We can't always get what we want. But I liked it. Like you can see, I lowered the opacity a little bit so that it looks more like watercolor. It was cute. I won't lie and say that it's not cute, like the way I shaded everything. I used a different textured brush and I tried to make it look more like watercolor, but in the end, I think I did. It's okay. Like, I think I could have figured out a better way to do a watercolor effect, but I think it's really cute and I'm really happy, and this is the only cow I like, pretty much. And then I added orange background. Because she's orange and that's cute as heck. She's so cute. Adorable. I love it. I love it. And I love the little ear tag. Okay. I need to stop gushing about this drawing. About the first drawing. This is my doodle that I was talking about. That's a little crappy. I did not mean for this to go past being a sketch for the video. I was going to record it and then fix it and post and then post it later. Like on my Twitter or something, or on like some Discord channel for art, because that's normally what I end up doing when I finish art. But what I ended up doing was I ended up just finishing it and making it more simplified. But it's ship art! Oh, guess what ship? Guess! Look at the colors and guess. Look at my video. My video of me trying to copy a certain art style and guess. Guess what ship it is. Okay. Watch my 100 sub video, or 100 sub Q&A and guess what ship this is. But this is Yuri X Natsuki from Doki Doki Literature Club. I've been a fan since I was, like, ever since it came out. Because I watched Jacksepticeye play it because I didn't have a computer at the time. And I was like, oh my god, this game's amazing. I love it so much. And I still do to this day. Like, me learning how to draw, like I said, a lot of it was me wanting to learn how to draw the characters. That is kind of the reason why I'm significantly worse at men's anatomy, because there are no male characters in Doki Doki Literature Club for me to draw. Kind of the same thing with Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which is another one of the ones where I would draw the characters. But yeah, so the first thing I did was I didn't know if I wanted to make them have special outfits, so I just kind of drew them naked first. I also needed to figure out what the body situation was, because I only knew what the situation was from like the waist up, and then the legs were like an enigma, but I figured it out. I remember, well, this was kind of, I had a weird time sketching this because Natsuki's head was long and I didn't realize it until way, like, I should have realized it earlier, but for a bit of the sketch, Natsuki's head is long, kind of Yuri's too. I don't know why their heads became long, but they did. Oh, and for the outfits, I decided I'd just go with their normal, like, out-of-school outfits. Because they both have out-of-school outfits. I thought I'd put them in a different outfit, but I just kind of went with it. I'm trying to think. Oh, I am, for the more simplified art style, which you'll see that, because it's not really in how I draw, like my anatomy and my proportions. It's more in my line art and coloring. But I'm trying to experiment with a more simplified version. Not like all the time, right? But I want to make a webcomic, and I am not rendering like I usually do for a webcomic. I think I would cry a lot. So, my webcomic will probably have a similar style to this. I'm still kind of tweaking with it, because I'm kind of bad at cell shading. I've done the more rendering shading so much that cell shading is kind of weird for me to do. So, but you'll see that in the later part of the video. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna let the line art play, and then I'll be right back after the line art, because the line art has nothing to say other than it's way more thick and chunky than I usually do it. So, yeah, I will see you guys when the colors come up, and I will talk more about this. About the doodle! It is now time for the colors. Okay, so for the colors, I made the background pink so that all the colors would be more pinky, because I wanted it to be pink. This is cute. I didn't even plan on doing line art, but so everything's a lot more simple. So obviously my coloring and shading is going to be more simple. There's no there's one multiply layer and one shine layer for the whole this whole drawing. At least I think so. I need to look back at the I need to look back at the sci file to see, but I am very minimal. Like, this drawing only took me an hour. If you compare that to my last video, which my last video I sped up parts and I tried to work a little bit more fast because most of the time drawings take me like 4 hours. And my tutorial, which if anyone's interested, check that out. It's put up into sections of where I explain every part of my process. It's there. And it's 4 hours. But yeah, I really enjoyed the colors and it's really cute. And Natsuki X Yuri forever. I'm such a dork. But yeah, I really like, I just think it's really cute. But now it's time for my favorite of these drawings. So for some reason Procreate didn't get my undersketch, but it's okay. So this drawing is of my most recent hyperfixation. I have ADHD. Hyperfixation, normal thing that happens. You just kind of, your focus, for people who don't know, your focus just gets like, a good chunk of your energy goes to this focus. I would have to say that is part of the reason why I practice as much as I do, because a good chunk of my focus goes into just drawing. But right now, a good chunk of my focus is going into playing Pikmin Bloom. I've never played any of the main games. My friend just started playing this game, and then I was like, oh, I'll play it with you. And now I'm on level 12. I have I've like grown 3 huge seedlings, and I have like over 40 Pikmin. I downloaded it last week on a Wednesday, the 10th of November. I've only had this game for like 10 days. To give you a frame of reference. So, I love this game. I find it very fun and peaceful. Is my obsession gonna fall off eventually? Yes. But right now, it is going strong. So, I made a drawing commemorating it. Which is just, my me that I made holding a Pikmin. And specifically, my Pikmin named Tampon 2 Electric Boogaloo. Because all of my Pikmin have stupid names. Like, you didn't think I was gonna do that. So for this, my me doesn't wear this outfit in the game. I just don't like the outfits in the game very much, and I'm hoping they add more outfits soon, because I really don't like the outfits they have right now, and I really, really want them to get new outfits because I really don't like them. So I made an outfit, and yeah, I just really like Pikmin Bloom, and I recently just hatched like a huge seedling, and it has a little sticker on its head, and I named it Trash Head. And then I have one with a sticker on its face, and I named it Trash Boy. And then I have one, and it's from Nintendo, and it has a Mario hat, and I named it Nintendo. And then I have 2 named after my high school, and named after the principal in said high school, but I'm not going to say that information, but it's really funny. And I have one named Kroger, because I had one that got hatched at Kroger, and that is its name. But yeah, this is just my usual process for Procreate with my multiply layers and my shading. So I have nothing much to say other than I had such a hard time shading the profile. I don't know what it was, but it didn't feel right. It still doesn't feel right looking at it. But I still enjoy it. Like, I still think I really like this picture. I still think it's a good picture. And God, I want to draw more art for like just my me hanging out with Pikmins. I also need to start playing Animal Crossing again because I'm like really excited for the update and I haven't yet, and I'm very disappointed in myself because I haven't. But yeah, this is getting close to the end of the video, so I'm gonna shut up, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will definitely be an I Draw Your OCs. So thank you for watching this far if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.